Hey, what's up, homies? My name is XXSlyFoxHound, and welcome to Alter Ego. And I'm gonna start with this, I guess, opening sentence. Have you ever wondered what your life could have been like if things have gone a little bit differently? Well, in this game, you can find out, and that's exactly what Alter Ego is. It's a game. It's kind of like just questions and everything. You start from birth, like a little kid, and then this game puts you through all these steps. So this time, I'm gonna take this first try, because we can do this multiple times. We can go from being alive to our very death, but we can be different people. Today, I'm gonna start being the shittiest, most conniving, fucked up person in the world. I'm gonna try to make my character just a terrible person, the evil villain that everybody roots for. I want to be that person in this life. So I'm gonna do all the things that I need to do to grow intelligently and have like no connection with my family or nothing. It's a very simple game, and you guys can play it. It's free to play, but for the longest I've been wanting to play this game, and it hasn't been, you know, the page has been down for the longest. So hopefully you guys won't break this page. Please don't break it. Alright, let's start anyways. Let's start. The game begins not long before your first birthday. Also, this game is one of those things that not a lot of things will be happening on the screen. I'll be reading everything. So if you want to like leave this video in the background and you do something while you're listening, you're more than able to do that. This is the kind of video that you won't really need to worry too much of what's going on the screen. You can have something else. You can be drawing. You can be doing your homework. You can be whatever. Just having something in the background. So this is the kind of video. So I think this will be really cool too. But you can also see what I'm reading as I do this. So cool. There will be some visual stuff that you can see as we go, but there's not going to be that much. So the game begins not long before your first birthday. Will you be a male or a female? Well, this time I just want to be a conniving bad guy. So I'm just going to be a man, a fucked up dude. So let's do that. You're in a warm, dark, comfortable place. This has been your place since you became aware that you are alive. It's almost time to enter a different world now. Select an action. As a baby, what do? Do we come out fighting, come out peacefully, stay in a little longer? I just want to stay a little bit here, you know, it's a little bit comfy. No, let's come out fighting. We gotta be dickheads. You may be a fighter, but your mom wants you out with more energy than you have to stay in. You will find that anything of value in life is worth fighting for. This fight ends in a draw. You're evicted, but your mom is pooped. Soon you meet her and snuggle up nice and close. All is forgiven for now. Get ready to be born in a flurry of waving arms, screams, and a slap on the ass. Happy birthday and welcome to the world. From now on, life will begin to change rapidly. You will have to learn to accept responsibility, build up your resources, and manage yourself physically and emotionally. The events that transpire over the course of the next few days include: your father buys you a baseball bat and a glove for you to use in a year or so. When you get older, you are the most beautiful baby in the maternity ward, and everybody takes your picture. Damn, I'm a good-looking ass baby. I could be in the Gerber commercials and shit. Or no, Huggies and whatnot. Anyways, your mother's proud when someone points at you and tells her you look just like a little porcelain angel. I'm an angel. Before we get to properly start, let's begin with a few questions to establish your personality. 1. I will probably try to answer these questions honestly. False. The people who know me best like me as a person. False. When I am ill, I become short-tempered and snap at people. True. I am likely to speak whatever comes to mind. True. An important part of every job I know in whom to impress. True. I think that questions like this are stupid and meaningless. True. Now remember, guys, I am no longer Sly Fox. I'm in this new being. I don't think they gave me a name. So let's give ourselves a name. I'm a male kid. I'm a baby. And you guys can call me Eddie. Eddie could be fine. That's my nickname here. So Eddie, this is the story of Eddie. Eddie. Not Sly Fox. Eddie's a dick. Eddie's bad. Eddie is gonna make everybody's life miserable. Eddie's gonna be the worst kid in the world and the worst human being in the world. Then when we're done with this life, we can start another life, and you guys can give me different scenarios. You're like, we want you to be a female, your name is this, and you're gonna be really nice, or you're gonna be like mild, depending on how many options we can when we see this first run. All right, so let's go. Log in, continue. Oh, wait, I can log in. Yeah, let me log in real quick. Welcome to birth and infancy. Every man is the architect of his own fortune. Salus, Gallius Sallius Crispus, ADC 34 before Christ. Speech to Caesar on the state, Sec 1. So here is the graph of our life. Pretty cool. And this is when we're done with all this, we're going to be done with the stages. In Alter Ego, we're going to go through these every single thing. So your imagination is really what's going to make it happen. So all my artists out there, if you're going to draw, I would love to see some stuff of the life of Eddie. And if you guys find this interesting or not. And again, if you guys don't like it, you know, this might be just one video and done. And be like, oh, it's cool, but we don't want to see any more. This is just a random test that I want to do something, you know, nothing too big. So let's see who we are. Eddie. Alter Ego life status. Occupation. We have nothing because we're a baby. Relationship status unattached. I don't know why I'm a baby. And let's see our stats. We are familiar 54, intellectual 51, physical we have 60. We're so very social, and vocational skills are 51. We're very calm, not that confident, very expressive, gentle, not that much, 40% happiness, 32 in thoughtfulness, and 20 in trustworthiness. So my goal is to become a very well-rounded person. Like I want to be in the top of my physical shape and intellectual mind. So my goal is to get intellectual and physical to 100 right away, so I can start being able. And I'm gonna try to start being attached to my family, because as a bad guy, as an evil person, you know, it's the mind of a villain. I need to start going through, I think, things and faces, and I need to get attachments. This is gonna be a really fucked up series. This is gonna be the name says it, the shittiest person in the world. You know, the shittiest person in the world. This is what Eddie is in this case. Anyways, let's see. And not Eddie me, but Eddie the person, this character. And wow, I have 410 bucks as a baby. Yo, I'm so fucking rich for a baby. I'm doing really good for a baby. Seriously, that's a lot of money. All right, so the first thing here is social. So social. A woman walks into a room holding a blanket and a bottle with warm white liquid. I'm in a pissy ass mood, so I'm gonna select angry and select an action. I'm gonna cry. The woman is your mother. She interprets the crying as a sign that you need attention. She picks you up and holds you next to her where it is nice and warm. She feeds you. Some would say that you have begun to show a pattern of manipulating people who are close to you. But at your age, a child cannot be spoiled. Unfortunately, your mother doesn't know this and begins to feel as if there might be something wrong either with herself or you. Holy shit! I almost choked on my own saliva there. But, so me, instead of being nice about it, I was a dick, and those actions made my mom start doubting about herself or me. How fucked up is that? What the fuck? But I need to be the shittiest person, so I gotta keep crying. My next option is I keep crying or stop crying, so I'm gonna keep crying. You are a difficult child who refuses both mother and the bottle, sending out loud wails and making your mother feel useless and inferior. Conflict with your parents seems certain if you persist in this kind of behavior. Holy shit. Yo, my mom is already disliking me as a child. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, mom. Alright, so the hearts are emotional. Let's see what we do here. You don't have very many skills yet. As a matter of fact, life is pretty boring. You know what? I'm gonna be calm and collected. Just because I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna do all this like and all this like fucked up shit when my parents are around to kind of manipulate them. But right now when I'm by myself, I can be chill. I can be relaxing. I can be looking around. I can be trying to learn about life. So in my mind, I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna look around. You look around and see a large blur about 11 inches away from your eye. Every once in a while it moves. Hey, wait a minute. Just as you had that thought, it moved again. Select an action. Keep looking or lose interest. As a baby, if I see a blur, I'm gonna keep looking. Congratulations! You found your hand. Wow, this is crazy. We're going to the point that I'm realizing my hand. This is fucked up. This is so cool. This may not seem like much of a big discovery, but it is. You will have to learn how to control your hands as a part of childhood development. When you're when you are an adolescent, I can't say that word. Adolescent. I don't know. Fucking up. Those hands are going to get you into quite a bit of trouble because that requires a different kind of hand control. All right. So intellectual. We always want to get the best out of these. If there's a chance that we can get something good out of this. Lying on your stomach in the crib, you notice an interesting object at arm's distance away. It has a round shape at the top and a ring on the bottom. Select a move. We're going to be very determined. We have anger and frustration, determination, and neutral. I'm going to be determined and then select an action. Grasp for the object, cry, or ignore the object. I'm going to grasp for it. You have the fighting spirit of your Uncle Bill. See? Now I have an uncle named Bill. I didn't know that. Hey, Bill. You sneak and crawl on your belly like a combat soldier heading into battle. You reach your destination, grasp the rattle confidently, and drool on it in victory. Intellectual sphere shows a marked increase. Oh, I'm getting smarter. Select an action. Shake the rattle. Keep on drooling. Emit a pleasurable yell. As an evil baby, I need to have some victories, and I think this is my victory. So I'm gonna make emit a pleasurable yell, a baby victory. Yay, victory! This stimulates vocal cords and language centers in your brain. Good language skills are essential to development. Intellectual spheres increase. Fuck yes. If no one is looking, give a little yell yourself for choosing this option. Go on. Did you do it? Good. I just gave you extra social points for being a good sport. Thank you. Alright, so also let me click here so you guys can see what this is. You are in Infancy. This is essentially this hourglass that we just clicked. It shows you kind of like our save progress and whatnot. I don't know. Let me read this a little bit. There are 7 stages of life in Alter Ego. You play from birth until death, whenever that may be. Your game is saved automatically. You may select icons in any order. They are sorted in approximately chronological order. Feel free to explore. Just close the window when you want to quit. So let's continue our life. All right, cool. So, and it tells you what stage we are. So we're still in Infancy. So right now, let's see. Emotional. You are lying on the floor of a big room on a soft furry blanket. You're on your back staring at shadows that something creep across the ceiling. Every so often, mom and dad pass by and make funny faces. Your hands grope in all directions and your feet pat the floor gently, almost out of control. I'm gonna be, what mood? I'm mad because I'm a dick baby. Select an option, roll to the side, make an O face with your mouth, or cry. I'm gonna cry. You think, get me off here, and I want food. Babies your age have no control over their impulse. Your cries are a sign of discontent. Whatever happened to that nice warm swimming pool you used to relax in, call your mom's belly, that later on became a hole, you coming out of her vagina. Alright, social. You're lying down in your crib and you're greeted by a nosy neighbor who has a child just around your age. The neighbor says, "My, look at that funny little nose." She turns to your mother and adds, "Don't worry, dear. I hear that noses are the last thing to look truly human." She picks you up. What do? We're gonna be... Yo, this motherfucker's talking shit. First of all, she doesn't think we know that she was talking shit about our beautiful nose. So that's already minus 10 points for her. So we're gonna be aggressive and vengeful and then select an action. Collect a mouthful of drool. Huh? Fuck yes. A nice puddle of saliva has formed on the inside of your mouth. Select an action. Open your mouth and drool on the neighbor. Drool someplace else. Why did you think I had that drool in my mouth? That's exactly what I wanted to do. A gooey stream showers your neighbor's face and hands. While you give her a glassy-eyed smile, she places you back in the crib and excuses herself. No, that neighbor's not gonna fuck with me ever again. That's perfect. Let's see. Intellectual. You're lying down in your crib while your mom and dad are speaking in the other room. You hear their voices deep and muffled from beyond the door. Why aren't they paying attention to you? Well, I'm fucking sad. No, you know what? I'm gonna be... No, sad. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be annoying to them. And I'm gonna make noises. You begin to cry. This alarms your parents and and is a negative way of attracting attention. Uh-oh. Your dad comes in holding a bottle of warm milk, which satisfies you temporarily. Yo, they're learning to deal with my shitty attitude. Okay. Let's see. Emotional. You have just awakened from a nice long nap. Your mom comes in the room and wants to hold you. You're gonna be cranky and you're gonna do nothing. No. Yeah, chose an inappropriate response. What? The game told me that I chose an inappropriate. What? Or at least we haven't thought of it. Please make a different selection. I guess I would be sleepy and do nothing. It's a dog's life, isn't it? Nothing to do except eat, sleep, and wonder what life will be like when you're older. Does this really change after 2? Mom is coming closer. Ignore her. Your mom tries to get your attention by making clicking noise with her mouth and calling you names. You keep ignoring her. Fickle child, you have hurt your mother's feelings. You could have given her a smile. Fuck that. I'm a bastard. I'm a bastard. Alright, well, I'm going to stop here. We have quite a few more in the infancy stage, but you know, I think this is a good point to stop and see where you guys like this. If you guys would like to continue seeing more of this, or we can leave this as a one-off. If you guys want to check this game out, it's in the descriptions. PlayAlterEgo.com, and it's a really, really cool game. I would love to see and continue to do more of this if you guys would like to see more of this. But to everybody watching, again, thank you so much for watching. Let's see before we go how much of a person we are and how much we change. Wow, we have become 100% intellectual. We have gone socially a little bit. Physical 75. That's a lot better. And did we lose points with the family? Which I think that's what we want to do. So we're not gentle at all. And a lot of the negative stats are rising up and giving us less points, you know. You know, we're getting less points on the good stuff and more points on things that are going to make us look fucked up and be that bad person we want to be in this world for this character's life at least. So anyways, to everybody watching, thank you so much for watching. My name is XXSlyFoxHound, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, homies. See ya.